you must feel so much pressure that people put on you. Like the expectations are so high, and as they should be. It's a lot to ask. Come into a sport, you know, where there is a very large adaptive and technical component.
Sure.
You know, it takes time. It takes time.
All right, guys, we are here with the one, the only, No Limits. Devon, how you doing, brother?
Doing great.
Yeah?
Good time down here in Austin, huh?
Yeah, man, it's been good. So we are, if you're listening on audio, we are actually in a recovery place.
Yeah.
And we are getting IVs done. Devon's getting a little bit of red light. I would like to get red light, but those of you watching on video, it would mess up the entire video. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll do it after. But how you doing, brother? Good.
Well, we've been going hard.
We have been going hard.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I've seen videos of
Yeah.
you arm wrestle for hours and hours and hours, right? But seeing it in person is different. That's what I'm going to say. And I was part of it. I was part of the lineup of guys going against you. It's like, okay, I can do a little bit. Devon's been going before me, after me. Just like, it's ridiculous, man. And not only has he done that, like, now we've done 2 days in a row. You will continue to go. And I tried to go the second day, and my arms said no. They just said no to me.
That's
But
normal.
the first day was good. I was
Yeah.
actually like, I got lulled into it because I wasn't too sore. And I was like, okay, this is good. It could be good. And now it wasn't good.
It's really hard to do multiple days. Most people, almost nobody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just do for
Yeah.
more volume than most people would get in an entire year. In
Yeah.
one day.
Probably.
In one day. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, the first day was probably about 3 hours.
At least.
And I didn't get off the table. Yesterday was probably about 3 hours, but I did get off the table.
Did you a little bit?
Yeah,
Okay.
here and there. It becomes its kind of own thing.
Yeah.
You know, like, is it probably the most ideal training possible? Like, I think that I just enjoy it so much that I just do a lot of it. Yeah, I think it's really good for technique.
Yeah.
Great for your tendons. Great for volume. Great when you're far away from an event.
Yeah.
Like, we're competing, you and me, like, I'm competing in June, but I'm also competing in August.
Yes.
So for the August event, it's great. Do lots of volume.
Yeah. And then you'll taper that down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, to say volume, that is a lot of volume.
It's a lot of volume.
I mean,
and
it's more volume than a normal person would say, like, oh, I'm doing a lot of volume. Like, it's not even comparable, really.
It's pretty much like, like running a marathon.
Yeah.
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 Just arm wrestling, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But running a marathon every single day.
Yeah. Well,
This
that's
is
how.
it's normal, though, because you would do at least 4 trainings a week.
Yeah.
Back to back to back.
Yeah.
So it's like a routine for you.
Yeah, it can be. You know,
Yeah.
I play with different pieces of arm wrestling or getting better at arm wrestling, you know, whether it's rehab, strength training, arm wrestling on a table. And these different pieces have different percentages, you know, depending on whatever I feel like.
Yeah.
And yeah, right now, tons of arm wrestling table practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. So how are you feeling for June? So Kardeccia,
I'm
left hand.
super excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, the left hand, you know, I feel like it's always little brother, you know, always has been.
Makes sense.
Big brother's the right arm. The right arm really holds most of the pride in arm wrestling. But, I mean, left-handed arm wrestling, I mean, you got 2 arms, and
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've just recently picked it back up again. I mean, there was a time when I was ranked number 1 in the left.
Yep. But right and left, right?
Yeah, right and left.
Yeah.
There was a time. So I know that it's possible. This is a big jump for me. You know, I think, you know, I'm number 1 in North America. but I'm not in the top 10 in the world.
In the rankings.
I don't think so. I think I'm 11.
But that's, I feel like, simply because you have not.
Well, that's right. I haven't. So this match, they're putting me in at number 4, which is a big jump. Like,
Yeah.
I thought I was going to kind of take my time, but they offered me Kurdecha, and
Yeah.
wow.
You
Yeah.
like it? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I love it.
'Cause you guys have obviously done some practice pulling before.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Enough to know, you know.
You kind of know where he's at, and
Enough to know.
yeah.
Yeah. He's dominated me on the practice table.
Yeah, but you on the practice table is not. I mean,
It's true.
let's be fair. You're a different animal.
It is true, but you know, normally what happens is if you beat me on the practice table, I try harder. You beat me, I try harder. You beat me, I try harder.
Got it.
Well, with Alex, I think it took me like 21 tries before I got him. So he's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really, really good. I'll be ecstatic to face him, and I do think. Well, look, I never even like to say it so much, but I just know that on the day I'll be confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the day I'll be confident to face him, and
Well, that entire card, East versus West 18, man, it looks incredible.
it is
Obviously, you got Leavan and Hermes.
super heavyweight world title.
Yeah.
But that's a big match.
It is a big match. Yeah,
Number 2, second time at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were off camera just discussing their previous match.
Yes.
A little bit, and a lot of people have talked about that in the past, but I think it's going to be fascinating to see how it plays out.
Really fascinating.
Yeah.
You know, you got basically the gold standard, the guy that everybody pretty much acknowledges is the best, strongest arm wrestler to have ever in known history. I think that all arm wrestling experts kind of believe that Leavan is the best we've ever seen.
Okay.
In our lifetimes that we've heard of.
Yeah.
And Hermes is really, really good. He's really, really good. And Hermes is young. That's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Hermes is like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So year to year, when you're that age,
Getting better.
oh yeah, a lot better.
Yeah.
So, you know, he faced him I think 2 years ago or something. So I expect Hermes will be quite awesome.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Leavan just did that 400-pound curl.
Yeah.
And,
What did you think of that lift?
Oh, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
You know, because I think about pulling Leavan and then I see him do that, and I'm like, my God, what is that? What is that?
It's an interesting one, man.
What about? Have you ever done curls like that?
No, not with that bar.
Yeah.
So they have that. I don't even know what it's exactly called because it's not
Yeah.
it's not an easy curl bar. It's some kind of like a super duper curved bar.
Mm-hmm.
So you're almost in more of like a hammer curl position with the curl bar. So it is a lot more, brachialis, brachioradialis, not so much bicep, like, with the elbow flexion.
Yeah.
So it's an he seems to like that. He does
Yeah.
that quite a bit with training, right?
Yeah.
So he seems to like that bar.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see, man, like where the numbers would be if I trained with that. But I've been doing for sure variations of curls that I think are going to carry over better. So it's not, definitely more with the training the elbow flexors is where I'm trying to focus. So that would fit in as well. I've got it's called a Criterion bar, but that one rotates.
Oh.
So the handles actually rotate on the curl bar.
Interesting.
So I can start more neutral, and then as I come up, I can come in. So it would be like, pulling somebody into you a little bit. But for me, I feel like that's been translating pretty well. Overloading the top end of it. Again, I'm coming up with different stuff in training that I think is going to benefit. What I'm trying to do with my training in the gym is everything has a purpose for getting me better in some component of arm wrestling. Yeah. And that's where I'm experimenting right now because it's early on.
Yeah.
So I feel like some of the stuff is translating. Some stuff I might take out. Some stuff I might put in. But right now it's trying to build that arsenal of what is coming over. But really and truly, it's arm wrestling. For me, is trying to get better with arm wrestling.
Yeah.
So it's everything in the gym needs to complement the arm wrestling, and that needs to be the priority versus, the gym is the priority and arm wrestling is secondary.
Right.
So it's kind of like, especially as I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
So I'm doing more of that. This was a really good test for me actually down here.
Yeah.
And I was actually pretty happy with day one. That's more volume than I have done in one day for sure.
Okay.
And the way that I still had I was able to walk away with a little bit of gas still in the tank at the end. And then my soreness wasn't overwhelming until I tried to pull on day two.
Yeah.
And then it just all of a sudden lit up. But yeah, man, that 400 pounds is I don't think anybody's been in that kind of territory, with that weight.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's totally wild.
Yeah. I mean, there's been other guys. I mean, you used to mess around with massive dumbbells and holds and this type of thing, right?
I did, but it's all been surpassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the stuff that I did, it held for a while. But this new era, I mean, a lot of the guys are well beyond me.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new.
I mean, how do you? What's your opinion of that? That lift specifically, carrying over to arm wrestling.
That curl bar that he did.
Yeah.
Massive carryover.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's very indicative.
But
especially when you couple it with an experienced arm wrestler.
Because he's now adding strength to a skill set that he has.
Yeah. So that movement pattern, that elbow flexion, that's an incredible amount of strength.
Yeah.
You add that ability, capacity to any arm wrestling technique.
Yeah. And it goes up.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have to ask this question then. Why do you not put it in? Why don't you put some of that in?
Well,
because you're saying it, you're obviously as experienced of an arm wrestler as there has ever been. So for you to add that in,
it's
building strength there with that.
What I would say is
or it would take away from your arm wrestling.
As crazy as this sounds, it's actually quite a broad lift, as in, it's really not super even that specific. And
No.
That gives it both appeal, it's very appealing because, just the ability to close this angle. But you could get much more specific.
Yeah.
And
you're more a fan of that.
That's always been my tendency.
Yep.
Okay, my tendency has always been to drill in more precisely, and really just to copy the motions as precisely as possible. And while that movement is very beneficial, and if you are a skilled arm wrestler, massively beneficial.
Yeah.
I could think of ones that would be even more impressive to do and more specific. If he was doing a clean, pronator style lift or a riser lift of equally spectacular numbers, and you see that's what Hermes has done.
Yeah.
Hermes
seems a lot more he'll calculated, I guess, with the type of lifting that he's doing.
Yeah, Hermes in this prep, you've seen him do just ridiculous rising and pronating lifts, and super perfect, very clean form as it corresponds directly to the table.
Got it.
But listen, if you're Leavan and you're throwing up 400 pounds, we know he knows how to arm wrestle, and that strength just carries over. And both of them have prepped incredibly. I mean, this world title transfer or not, or defense, is super. This is the highest level of the sport. Yeah,
it's interesting.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So how about the rest of your summer? How does that look after? After June. Yeah. Then we Vitali's locked in now, right?
Yes, Vitali's locked in.
So that's exciting.
Oh, it's so exciting, and
that's the right arm.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
This is probably another one of those biggest match of my life scenarios. I've had a few
Okay.
biggest matches of my life. You know, I think back like when I pulled John Brzenk, when I
Sure.
pulled Dennis, when I pulled Leavan. Pulling Vitali will be equal to that
This has been talked about for quite some time.
forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Forever. You know, he's a younger, taller, stronger. He's the sport is. He's an incredible athlete. I put him about 6'8", 6'9", about 330.
Yeah.
Been arm wrestling since he was 13. You know, so tons of experience, and the dude just rips the top roll.
Yeah.
He just rips it, and you know, we've had a lot of you know, interaction. Vitali and I. How we haven't pulled up till now is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just.
Have you ever done any practice stuff?
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's terrible.
Yeah?
He fucking murders me. Yeah, I mean, and again, this is common. Like, I mean, I don't beat too many people in practice, really. I just don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vitali is just crazy dominant in practice over me. Like, I pulled him, I think the first time I pulled him was 2018. And then basically every time I see him, if we're able, I'll just touch his hand. And he's so good, okay?
Yeah.
Really, like, I think that everybody who knows Vitali, follows Vitali, has pretty much said he's the guy with just crazy potential.
Sure.
To be like the absolute best. And yeah, it's too bad that we haven't got a match up to this point, but now that we have, so excited. I'm optimistic. I'm very sure that I will come in just a tremendous shape.
Sure.
I think I really will. I think that everything in my life, I'll do this match in June, and I've been busy, like I've been traveling around, but as soon as the match is done, I have like just a couple little things I got to do. My whole life will be just laying on my couch, arm wrestling, eating, sleeping.
And getting ready.
Yeah.
That's
Just
awesome, man.
Just to put that arm down, you know?
Yeah.
And that'll be, and if I beat him,
Yeah.
that will likely indicate that I will go for Leavan one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't beat him, I mean, you know, we'll see. But I feel like I have to beat him.
I don't like if. I don't like the if.
Oh, you say the word if. I have every intention of winning.
Yeah.
I like to be accurate in my thinking. I think it helps me, you know, stay where I need to be for my training. He's really good. He's really, really good.
Yeah.
To beat him will not be easy.
Yeah.
Most of the people who pull him, he hurts because he's just that good.
Yeah.
He's just that strong. He's like it's hard to pull him because he's strong, he's fast, he's technical. He hurts people.
Yeah.
He hurts world level guys on the regular.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, I'm excited about it, man.
I'm super excited.
It's going to be good.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And I have this match in June, but really, like, I'm thinking a lot about Vitali already.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like that's a primary focus.
I mean, right hand is always the primary focus for me.
Yeah.
But you never know. Like, I mean, I don't know what my left hand is capable of. If I can beat Kurdecha, that puts me at the number 4 spot.
Will you try? If let's just say that June goes well with Kurdecha, right? And it's a great outcome, dominant in some fashion for you.
Yeah.
Then where does that go with the left hand?
Well, that's the thing. Like, if I win, and that puts me at the number 4 spot, number 4 can hit the number 1.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's Vitali also.
Yeah. So maybe another crash course.
Yeah. Really, I'm just going to arm wrestle as long as I can, at the highest level I can. And I feel like I have so much help and support that it's crazy, you know, when you think about being 50 and still believing that when it comes to arm wrestling, my best days may still be ahead
front
of me.
of you.
Yeah, which is
it's incredible. Man.
yeah, that's a wild thing to believe and to very likely be true. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be moving in that that direction,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of things, happening and going down. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a really exciting time for sure, man.
So, are you ready?
August 15th.
Brandon Allen.
Brandon Allen, man. Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm getting there for sure. I think, I'm excited about the work that's coming up to get ready. I wanted a challenge, right? Like, and I think that this presents a good challenge for me. And truth be told, I got to give Brandon credit because he actually had, I guess whatever you want to call it, balls to
Oh,
say,
he wanted to pull you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he said yes. I actually asked multiple other people if they wanted to have a match, and I was told no, right? So like it was interesting like that.
Who said no?
I can't. I don't want to call them out.
Yeah.
I don't really want to. But it was, it's one of those things where obviously people would know them. But it was interesting, right? Because already there was like, hey, I don't want to pull somebody so big and strong, like this type of thing, right? So it's like, okay, well, that at least shows me I think I'm moving in a good direction. But Brandon said like it was an immediate thing, right? So like I respect that, and I like having an opponent that will step up to the plate. I think that by the time August comes, what he will feel will be a whole different world.
Yeah.
That's what I'm planning on it. But that's also where I need to go in my head, right? Like I need to prepare, and it's kind of exciting to have this deadline. I like it. I've always liked that as an athlete, and coming out of strongman the last, I guess since 2023 now, I lived my life up to that point where I had a date, I had a time that I was going to be ready to go and compete, and then it was not, it was not there now. So like having this kind of like, hey, we're now just I guess we're slightly under 12 weeks out.
Yep.
So it's it's one of those things where it's exciting to me to have that kind of like, hey, we got this deadline, the work has to be put in, the training has to be very focused, and the focus is on the mission to get that job done. So I'm excited, man. I've watched some video on him, actually quite a bit, and he's got an interesting pulling style, and then the King's move, obviously, which a lot of people are talking about. So that's kind of the do I get caught in that trap? How do I navigate that type of thing? So it's an interesting one, but I'm trying to improve in every single area. So it's not just like, yes, we'll get specific for Brandon in certain ways, but it really and genuinely is just let's get better, because I want, more in the sport. I want more after Brandon, right? So it's not just like, all right, he's, in all reality, he needs to be a step in the process, but then we keep moving forward. It's kind of how I feel. So what do you think about it?
I think it's a really good match. I think he's got a great amount of experience. I think he's got a great style. I think he's got a ton of strength, and I think he's going to come in super strong and motivated against you.
For sure.
I think it's an important match, and but I think you are in the kind of the driver's seat, and that's because he has a certain style, like a defensive style.
Yeah.
It's kind of going to give you a lot of choices.
Yeah.
A lot of choices. There's a chance, I think, that you don't even need a strap. Well, I don't think it's ever you that needs the strap.
Yeah.
It's just there's a bit of an inevitability in a strap sometimes. But when it comes to you and Brandon specifically, I think that when you guys initially come together and you're gripping up and I think that your hand dominance is going to be significant.
Got it.
You might be able to hook him. You might be able to press him, exploding hand technique, before he can even get the strap. Because I don't think he's thinking about anything other than getting in that strap and doing the king. That's what I think. I think he's going to get in that strap and do the King's move.
Yeah.
But knowing that gives you a lot of options.
Got it.
Might not even get to the strap. And then once he gets tied up to you, well, that makes it really interesting as well.
Yep.
It'll be a very good match for you.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a very good pick, a very challenging one. You're going to have to overcome some advanced moves. You know, the King's move can be really tricky. It's full of traps.
Yeah.
You know, a good King's mover is going to make you think you have something when you really don't have what you really need. And then if you kind of make some mistakes in the beginning, it's hard to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we got some interesting matches. We're gonna announce some more.
Yeah.
I can't announce them right now.
Feeling what I felt from you the other night, I think you're gonna be just fine.
Nice.
The thing that I like most about like when we just pulled recently is your press transition.
Nice.
It's there.
Nice.
It's totally there, and I think if you needed to, you could even flop.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna kill. Brandon, you're so dead, man. You're so dead. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be good. What do you think of Eddie Hall and Robert Oberst?
Love it.
What do you think of that one?
Love it. And I heard Robert Oberst has been training.
I have.
I have
that
seen
too.
nothing.
He's not posting a lot.
I have not seen anything.
Yeah.
He's big. I was really impressed by Eddie.
Yeah.
You know, I thought he did very well against you.
Yes.
Better than I expected.
Yeah.
No, and that's not a knock against you at all. It's just I thought Eddie did well.
Sure.
And I think he's a really good athlete. I think it's so cool that he's just. I feel like he's such a natural scrapper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Awesome, man. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
What you guys got?
Vitamin C and some recovery. Some recovery. That's okay. That's all
You're
right.
good, man. You're good.
Some recovery stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to heal up.
In there?
Oh, that's at home. Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys have fun. Then you guys gonna be doing the arm wrestling at the apartment?
Yeah. Are you coming?
Oh, I may. I've got a lot to do tonight, a little programming stuff. But
Nice, man.
Yeah. Come and party with us,
Love it.
dude. It'll be. Listen, it's not just arm wrestling. We'll shoot the shit and easy.
yeah, I do need to look at tips.
Yeah. You jiu-jitsu guy? Yeah.
Maybe jiu-jitsu. A little bit MMA.
That's cool. Very good.
See you guys.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if Eddie, it'll be interesting to see. You know,
Eddie's a technician.
yeah,
I just don't know anything about Robert.
yeah.
When it comes to arm wrestling, I don't know.
We're gonna have to learn, man. I'm actually hoping to have him out. I would love to have him out. And
Yeah.
do some training before, and
Of course.
you know, kind of see. And then if I can get together with Eddie as well, we'll see how to coordinate that. But I would love to do that as well.
Good training partner.
Yeah.
Good guy to train with.
Yeah. So I think there's a lot there, man. I think that one's going to be also them talking back and forth once that kind of starts a little bit more. It's
Yeah.
going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So we got it's going to be exciting. Then if you guys listening to this, if you don't know about the tournament that is going down, that's gonna be awesome, right? So you got to get signed up for that if you're interested. I talked to a lot of guys here in Texas that were either didn't know about it or were already coming. Actually, some of them said they were coming. So that's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. And then the whole Shaw Classic, you know, just the expo, obviously strongman. We've got powerlifting. We've got arm wrestling. It's going to be a fun weekend. So really looking forward to that. Overall, man, it's going to be good.
Good times.
Yes.
Good times.
Yeah.
And one day, we'll see who gets to the top first again, eh? Huh?
Who gets to the top?
To the top. The top. I think I'm on a shorter timeline than you.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. Well, look, man, like I haven't been posting a ton of my work, but just believe that the work is getting done.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Yeah.
It's always so funny to me, you know, like you must feel so much pressure that people put on you, like the expectations are so high, and, as they should be, but it's a lot to ask to come into a sport, you know, where there is a very large adaptive and technical component.
Sure.
You know, it takes time. It takes time to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you feel a lot of pressure, but it's coming quickly. It's coming quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the thing is that's you have to expect that though, right? Like the pressure and expectation, and I mean, you're going to get positive, you're going to get negative. I mean, people either it seems like have been super supportive and awesome, or they're like, nope, this is a joke, like this is never going to happen, whatever. And I love all of it. I really and truly do. And I mean, it's the same with strongman for me. I mean, you had people that were all about it and said I could do whatever and were big fans, and other people that hated me or whatever. I don't think that many people hated me, but I definitely had people that didn't want me to win or didn't want me to do well. So you have this broad range of of people out there, and I think the the thing is for me it's all fine, right? So it's like you don't really like somebody's negative comment isn't going to get me down or deter me, because ultimately if I was feeding 100% off of either positive or negative comments, I would never be able to fuel myself the way I need to. So it has to be a drive. It has to be a drive from within. Has to. And that's what will make it happen. And that's the reason, for me, it's like, okay, well, I had a long day, whatever, put the boys to bed, and maybe it's real late, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I still go to the gym, and I'm still doing more training, right? So I'm just by myself doing what I'm doing, right? But this is it's a good spot to be in for me, because I will work. Most people don't realize like how nuts I am, like when it starts, and then you just keep going, which I understand how nuts you are too. So you would maybe get that on a whole different level than other people, but I have the means to do it and the access to do it, and so it's just a matter of doing it, right? Like, and I'm in control of that effort and how much time I put in and what I do. So it's real easy to turn the camera on in today's day and age and say, look at me working hard, but a lot of the work that I do is not being filmed, it's not being put out, it's just me simply in the grind of getting better, and I love living in that spot, I guess, if that makes sense, right? So like I have something I'm objectively getting better at, and I know where I can go, so mentally I can put myself there and live in that moment and get better. I'm excited though. I mean, we're talking about some different things after our meeting. I'm working on some stuff, and I don't want to say too much, but like we obviously talked about, maybe the consent table, beautiful, being a part of the matches. So I'm beautiful. I'm working on that. Hopefully it will get done. I think that can quite literally change the sport, and I think that you facilitated a lot of that, which is amazing. So I think that could be huge. So we're working on a lot, because I think it's you want to make it fan friendly for sure. You want to make it athlete friendly, number one, right? Take care of the athletes, and so I think I'm really excited about the potential of growing the sport of arm wrestling, the interest in arm wrestling, the fans' experience, their understanding, this type of thing. And I think that the crossover, can be really, really good, to be fair. And I think that's where, the more supportive, of course, athletes are with coming to the tournament and being a part of it, the more it allows us to do as an event. So, obviously the super matches, once we are able to announce the full card, which there's more back and forth with that, but I am really motivated and excited by what's going to happen. So I think it's going to be really, really good. And I think people will be very excited. So attend in person, honestly, like just, with what we're talking about right now with Eddie and Robert, that's a must watch one for sure. And entertainment value very high. And then Brandon and I going back and forth, and then we've got some other exciting ones going down. So it's going to be very, very good.
Love it. Love it.
Well, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'm all done.
Oh, you're done.
I'm all done. You're almost done.
Yeah. Then off to practice one more time.
Yes, sir. I love it. Well, you got to eat too.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, your eating has been
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
lacking.
doing my best.
It's not good enough.
I got 3.7 pounds of visceral fat.
No, it's If you guys didn't check out our DEXA scan video, go check that out.
I gotta be a bit more responsible.
I don't know if it'll be out yet with this, but maybe not. It'll be coming. It'll be coming if it's not. Yeah. So check that out. Make sure to give Devon some love in the comments. Follow his action, man. I know I will be, and all the best, man. We may actually have to train together before too.
Yeah.
Outside of this, I
Listen,
don't know. We'll
come
see.
up.
Yeah.
Come up.
Yeah.
Come up in July. It's nice in Canada.
Yeah.
There's
Is
waterfalls.
that the only month that's good?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, yeah. 1 month.
1 month.
of
That's all we got.
Solid weather.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
we
good.
got
So
the month of July, and it's perfect. And
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you're all doing amazing. For now, it's going to be great. We'll check you guys later.
Hey, you should come in. You should. Yeah, come up. Just chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, come up and train with us. Make sure it's far enough away, so it's not interfering. But
Yeah.
really, any time in July is good.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this podcast episode and would like to listen to another, click right here. And to stay informed about new podcast episodes, click here to subscribe.